What's going on, guys? Alex with Baseball Cards AF, and today I've got a pretty cool little video I wanted to do for October. Something a little bit different as far as card collecting is concerned. Today I wanted to talk about the 1962 card series, Mars Attacks by Topps. So stay tuned after the intro, and I'll show you a little bit about Mars Attacks. I've got some cards over here I'll get to show you guys and give you a little bit of card collecting history. So thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and enjoy the intro, and we'll see you in a minute. What is going on, guys? Alex of Baseball Cards AF. As you already know, please like and subscribe if you like card collecting in any variety, product reviews, pack rips, that sort of thing. I'm trying to dabble in non-sport as well. You can tell with this video. This video is going to be a little bit of a history lesson as far as card collecting is concerned. A product called Mars Attacks that was released in 1962, over 50 years ago. Topps released a set called Mars Attacks, and I've got a pretty special treat for you. In 2012, luckily for me, Topps re-released this 55 card set of alien-based cards. Okay, now a lot of you guys may know about Mars Attacks from the Tim Burton movie that was released in 1996. This card set actually is what kind of sparked Burton's vision, helped him do the visuals of the movie and whatnot. And the fun thing about this set is card number 55. There were 55 cards in the original set here. The checklist card here gives a little bit of a synopsis here of what this card set actually depicts. So, planning to conquer the Earth, Mars sends flying saucers through space carrying deadly weapons, burning the cities the Martians destroy much of Earth's population. The enemy enlarges insects over 500 times their normal size, releasing it to the helpless planet. People go into hiding, knowing that death is the consequence if they are discovered by the creatures. Despite its losses, Earth launches a counterattack that shatters the Martians on their home planet, Mars. Kind of sounds a little bit like a Cold War fan fiction, huh? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But anyway, that's the little depiction that the checklist gives you. But these cards were a little notorious, and they actually gained a lot of popularity because they were what we now know as short printed. They actually were the production was ceased because there was such an outcry, public outcry of the goriness and the sexual nature of this card set. I just think that's fascinating, especially for the 60s. That's pretty ahead of its time. So I'm just going to kind of go through these cards, kind of give you my thoughts on this product, and let me know if you guys like this, if you want to see some more stuff like this, if you like the history lesson type aspect of card collecting. So this is probably the most popular one. This card, the original one, the 1962 original, has fetched $3,500 in auction. Some of the other ones that are a little more popular also have, gone well over $1,000. A lot of them are worth probably around the $100 mark or so, which is a little high for me. So I decided to get the reprint set that was released in 2012 by Topps. Fun little fact: Topps did release a series 2 of sorts, a continuation of the story 5 years after this story ends up in 2017 after its 55th anniversary. So anyway, without further ado, I will show you some of the cards. I'll show you the backs, kind of give you my thoughts on some of the pictures in here. So the invasion begins. You got them all lined up and whatnot. Pretty cool here. There's what the backs look like. They give you a little bit of a storybook almost, and then it kind of tells you to go to the next card to continue the story. So neat little bedtime if you have some kids and you want to freak them out before they go to bed. You can read them and show them cards. Be a cool little advent calendar, you know, the 55 days of Halloween, something to that effect. But you know, these were all hand painted originally, and I just love the way they look. The white border looks really nice. This cardstock is pretty thick. Kind of gives that vintage nice cardboard feel to it, which I really like. So next up we've got the Martians approaching, and you know, you got their flying saucers and they're pointing out, looking at Earth. Next we've got attacking the army base with people on fire, people screaming, laser beams. This dude is straight skeleton now. Pretty fascinating stuff, especially for the 60s. I just can't reiterate that enough. Explosions, saucers blast the jets. Just, man, I love the vividness of this, especially for the time, being hand-painted and whatnot. I can't imagine that process of shrinking something down or painting something this small. I'm not sure how they went about it. Washington in flames, so they got the Capitol. They've got tanks, and this guy's on fire again. Man, that's unfortunate. Next up, we've got burning the Navy ships. A lot of burning initially. This guy does not look like he's having a fun time. Again, they've got another skeleton who's being sucked up into the saucer. Next up, we have destroying the bridge. And I think you all guys know what bridge this is. If you think you know what this bridge is, leave a comment below. I'll give you a few minutes to take a look at that. That's pretty cool. I didn't see the car there. A lot of the cars kind of blended in. That one's on fire, of course. Next up, we've got terror in Times Square, so they've moved over from coast to coast and gone to New York now. Still more flames. A lot of fire in this set of cards. We've got the Human Torch. Yeah, this might probably is the violence that caused public outcry in the 60s. I can't imagine why. Wow. This was originally targeted for children. You could buy packs for 5 cents a piece. Skyscraper tumbles. That's not good. I love this type of saucer though. I'm a big fan of alien lore, and I just love that that UFO. That's just the UFO that I think of when I think of a flying saucer or aliens or something. So, and I think this set kind of helped create that type of hype a little bit. You know, War of the Worlds I think had happened a couple of years prior, but this really illustrated it. We got Destroy the City. He's taking command. You got skeletons. Again, just really targeted for the children. Great stuff. You know, I'm just gonna kind of flip through some of these other ones real quick, and oh wow, that's a lot. That's very graphic there. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. Panic in the Parliament. Yep. Beast and the Beauty. Oh wow, he's really going through the whole window there, grabbing that woman in the bed. Interesting. Got Soldier Fights Back, USA, USA. Oh, there's burning flesh again. Man, for the 60s, again, this is just incredible. The skeleton, the whole thing. Crushed to death, goodness gracious me. The prize capture, that's... I sadly like the way this card looks. Kind of has the pinup gal, and then the very brutal looking alien. Fascinating. The Tim Burton movie actually opens up with burning cattle running across the screen, which is pretty fun. We got the Frost Ray, opposite of the fire. We got the Shrinking Ray, of course. I got Capturing the Martian, so USA's finally striking back there. We got the Tidal Wave. That's not good. I don't know how that exactly works. We got the Giant Flies, you know, 500 times bigger than a normal fly. The Helpless Victim. So yeah, I could definitely see how this this product is pretty appealing to kids, you know. And the stories on the back, I don't have time to read all of them and whatnot, but I might at some point. We got Death in the Shelter. That's not good. trapped by a giant spider. So these are where the insects are kind of taking over now. The aliens have stepped back a little bit. Monster reaches in and Mr. Army Man stabs him there. We got the Robot Terror removing the victims, getting them out of the planet. We got Terror in the Railroad. We got the Flamethrowers destroying the dog. Now this is one of the more popular ones, believe it or not. And I showed this to my wife, and she thought it looked more like a rabbit. I can't say I blame her. We got the Creeping Menace, Victims of the Bug. We got Giant Army of Insects, Army of Giant Insects. Goodness gracious me. Got High Voltage, so Bug Zapper there. We've got another one this way, Horror in Paris with the Eiffel Tower. We've got the Hairy Fiend. That's what they call me with my beard. Blasting the Bug, Battle in the Air, Fighting Giant Insects, of course, Blast Off for Mars. So this is where the USA is like, you know what? We're tired of this. We're going to their home. Earth Bombs Mars. Okay. I love this old school type of astronaut. You know, just the cheesy dome, and I don't know. I've always liked that look. We've got Earthman land on Mars. Okay. So they don't need their domes on Mars, obviously. Earthmen charge. They're charging in. They're smashing the enemy. They're crushing the aliens. Absolutely crushing them. Look at how violent. Goodness gracious me. Then we've got the giant robot being exploded. Next up, we've got the Martian city in ruins. And last but not least, Mars explodes. They just blew it up just because a couple guys just wanted to start a little party that involved a little bit of murder. That's all it was. And yeah, there's that. There's the original 55 card set of Mars Attacks. I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching this. If you watched all of it. You know, I just really like the art in this. I love the alien lore. It's kind of spooky, a little bit different than baseball cards and whatnot. The fun thing about Mars Attacks Heritage, they had 2 other sets. So that was the original 55 card set I just showed you guys. They had 2 extended sets. So I'll have you guys, if you are interested, I'm not going to do it immediately, but if you guys are interested, comment below which one you want to see next. If you want to see the new universe, see those cards, or do you want to see the deleted scenes? Deleted scenes is looking promising, mainly because of this top card, Death by Impalement. But the invasion is imminent. Looks pretty promising as well. I like the black border on these ones, but this one kind of continues on a little bit. So definitely let me know if you guys want to see any more of that. Let me know what you thought of the product. If you have any other quirky type products you want me to check out. Otherwise, keep on watching, keep liking and subscribing. If you want, you can turn on notifications. Whenever I post something, you'll be the first to know. My goal is to do some gold label next week, and you know, kind of go from there. So, thank you so much for watching, and please, if you guys want to help me out here, shoot me some money via PayPal, $250 to be exact, and you can get a little button, a little baseball cards AF button. Help me out if you guys are interested in that. Definitely let me know. Anyway, I've rambled on for way too long. Thank you so much for indulging in this, and you know the routine, guys, as always. Till next time. See ya.